Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving into a fascinating and maybe a little spooky topic: jewelry that magicians believe brings bad luck. I'll be sharing 5 pieces of jewelry that, according to various magical traditions, are best avoided if you value good fortune. We'll explore the reasons behind these beliefs and look at some of the history surrounding them. So, if you're curious about the mystical side of jewelry and want to avoid a potential curse, stick around. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a fascinating, slightly spooky topic: jewelry that, according to magicians and folklore, can bring bad luck to the wearer. Let's explore some examples, shall we? First up, let's talk about jewelry found in pawnshops. Now, I'm not saying every piece of jewelry in a pawnshop is cursed, but there's definitely a certain mystique surrounding them. Think about it: these are items that people have parted with, often under duress. Maybe they were facing financial hardship, or perhaps something more sinister. The energy surrounding these pieces can be intense. Magicians often warn against buying jewelry from pawnshops without thoroughly cleansing it first, using methods like smudging with sage or burying it in the earth for a period of time. You don't want to unknowingly absorb someone else's negative energy, right? Consider the history of the piece. Was it a family heirloom passed down through generations, or was it hastily pawned away in a moment of desperation? The energy of the previous owner can cling to the jewelry, influencing the new owner's luck. It's a gamble, and sometimes, those gambles don't pay off. Next, let's talk about found jewelry. Now, finding a piece of jewelry can feel like a lucky event, but magicians often caution against keeping found jewelry, especially if you don't know its origin. Think about it: where did this piece come from? Was it lost accidentally, or was it deliberately discarded? Sometimes, people discard items because they are carrying negative energy, or because they are associated with painful memories. Picking up a piece of found jewelry could be like picking up someone else's baggage, and that baggage might include bad luck. It's always best to err on the side of caution and leave found jewelry where you found it. You never know what kind of energy you might be bringing home. Finally, let's discuss handmade jewelry, specifically pieces made by individuals who might not have the best intentions. Now, I'm not saying all handmade jewelry is bad luck, but there's a certain power in intention. If someone creates a piece of jewelry with negative intentions, perhaps to curse someone, or to inflict harm, that negative energy can be woven into the very fabric of the piece. This is where the expertise of a magician or energy worker can be invaluable. They can often sense the energy of an object and determine if it's carrying negative vibrations. If you're considering buying handmade jewelry, it's always a good idea to ask about the creator's intentions and the energy surrounding the piece. A little bit of due diligence can go a long way in protecting yourself from potential misfortune. Trust your intuition: if something feels off, it probably is. Hey everyone, let's talk about jewelry that, according to magicians and folklore, might bring you some seriously bad luck. We're not talking about superstition here, but rather exploring beliefs held for centuries about the energy certain pieces of jewelry can carry. First up, fakes. Now, I'm not talking about a slightly off-color imitation diamond. I'm talking about pieces that are deliberately designed to mimic something far more valuable. Think about it: the intention behind a fake is deception. Magicians often associate deception with negative energy. The energy of dishonesty, of trying to appear something you're not, can, according to some beliefs, attach itself to the wearer of the fake jewelry. This isn't just about the monetary value, it's about the inherent dishonesty woven into the very fabric of the piece. The more elaborate the fake, the more potent this negative energy is supposedly believed to be. Think about the effort someone put into creating a convincing counterfeit. That energy, that intention, is now potentially transferred to you. It's a subtle thing, of course, but some believe it can manifest as bad luck, missed opportunities, or even a general feeling of unease. It's not a guaranteed curse, but something to consider if you're feeling consistently unlucky after wearing a piece you suspect might be a fake. Next, let's discuss gifts from detractors. This is a big one. We've all received gifts we weren't thrilled about, but a gift from someone who actively wishes you ill, or harbors resentment towards you, is a different story entirely. Magicians often talk about the power of intention. The energy someone puts into a gift, especially a negative one, can be incredibly potent. Think about the person giving the gift. Are they genuinely happy for you? Or is there a hint of envy, spite, or even outright malice? If you suspect the giver harbors negative feelings towards you, the jewelry they give you might carry that negativity. It's not about the jewelry itself, but the energy imbued within it by the giver. It's not a simple case of don't accept gifts, but rather a call to be mindful of the intentions behind the gift and the relationship you have with the giver. If it feels off, trust your gut. It's always better to err on the side of caution. Finally, let's talk about chip jewelry. A small chip might seem insignificant, but in the world of magical beliefs, it represents a break in the energy flow. Think of a piece of jewelry as a vessel holding a certain energy. A chip, a crack, or any damage disrupts that flow, potentially creating an imbalance that can lead to misfortune. This isn't about aesthetics, it's about the disruption of the energy field. The more significant the damage, the more pronounced this disruption is believed to be. It's not just about the physical damage, but also the potential for negative energy to seep in through the break. So, if you have a favorite piece of jewelry that's become chipped or damaged, consider repairing it, or perhaps even letting it go. It's not about discarding something beautiful, but about protecting yourself from any potential negative energy associated with the damage.